Hello again. I'm Dr. Thomas Gerber, Associate Editor and Web Editor at Mayo Clinic Proceedings. I'm also a Professor of Medicine and Radiology at the Mayo Clinic College of Medicine. I'm here today to tell you about the Editor's Choice and the highlights articles in the April 2016 issue of Mayo Clinic Proceedings. These are the articles that you can access on our website for free during the month of April. This month's Editor's Choice is an article on the adherence to asthma guidelines in children, tweens, and adults in primary care settings. The article was written by Dr. Barbara Yawn from Olmsted Medical Center in Rochester, Minnesota, and colleagues from Mayo Clinic and the University of California in San Francisco. The authors found that in almost 1,200 patients from 21 family medicine and pediatric practices across the United States, adherence was high for prescription of medications but low for making so-called asthma action plans. Other important elements of asthma care, such as documentation of control and of factors that affect control, were also not commonly followed, and clearly there are many opportunities for improvement in this field. One of the highlights in this month's issue is an original article that addresses the relationship between physician burnout and changes in professional work effort. This article was written by Dr. Teit Schannefeld and colleagues from Mayo Clinic in Rochester. Based on responses to surveys and on administrative and payroll records, the authors show that among physicians in a large healthcare organization, burnout and satisfaction was strongly associated. Physicians with decreased satisfaction had a greater likelihood of reducing their professional effort, measured as full-time equivalent, over the following 24 months. The second highlight this month is a concise review for clinicians on the Zika virus in the Americas. This article was written by Drs. Priya Sampath-Kumar and Joyce Sanchez from Mayo Clinic in Rochester. This is, of course, a very timely topic, since the World Health Organization has just declared the rapid spread of the Zika virus through the Americas a public health emergency. In this review, you will learn about the clinical features of Zika virus infection, and you will find advice on counseling travelers and others about this disease. And you can get up to 1 hour of CME credit for reading this review article if you complete the appropriate documentation. Another highlight in this month's issue is a special article on extensively drug-resistant tuberculosis. This article was written by Dr. John Wilson from Mayo Clinic in Rochester and Dr. Dean Tsukayama from Hennepin County Medical Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They review the mechanisms and principles of tuberculosis drug resistance and the risk factors, diagnosis, and management approaches for extensively drug-resistant tuberculosis. They'll also discuss outcomes, cost, and unresolved medical issues. You can find these and many other free articles on our Mayo Clinic Proceedings website at www.mayoclinicproceedings.org. And don't forget to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, because if you do that, we can keep you up to date on what's being published online first in Mayo Clinic Proceedings between our monthly issues. And also, if you connect with us, we can tell you about recent news stories that have relied on material published in Mayo Clinic Proceedings. And next time you see me here, it'll be with a much better sounding voice and to share the Editor's Choice and highlights in the May 2016 issue of Mayo Clinic Proceedings with you. Don't miss it.
We hope you found this presentation from the content of Mayo Clinic Proceedings valuable. Our journal's mission is to promote the best interests of patients by advancing the knowledge and professionalism of the physician community. If you are interested in more information about us, our homepage is www.mayoclinicproceedings.org. There you will find access information for our social media content, such as additional videos on our YouTube channel or journal updates on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter. More information about healthcare at Mayo Clinic is available at www.mayoclinic.org. This video content is copyrighted by Mayo Foundation for Medical Education and Research.